Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever and whenever you happen to be watching this Risco no Saka coming at you with some more Media Molecules Dreams. I know we're rolling the dice. Os Kronos, how you doing, yo? It is a pleasure to see you as always. I hope that life is treating you gently, kindly, with all the respect that you deserve, and even more than that. But seriously, I mean, I always am when I say that, but I do hope that life is going really well for you. At the Mo, we hoping not to get any TOS-y stuff off of this. I I didn't. Oh, Sogatar! Hey, how you doing, yo? I hope that you are doing well as well. I hope that life is being gentle and kind to you as well. I didn't get any emails when we did the LBP stream as far as like TOS violations, so I guess we're okay. So that dream spot I talked about a long while back, the one with the dreaming girl, okay. Yeah, I vaguely remember Kronos. It'll probably like come back in living color in a couple of hours, but yeah, what's up with it? Also, whilst the typing is being done, I found like the coolest pie crew ever, and I made a thing that's I'm not gonna make my avatar because I like my photo avatar, but like it felt very me, and I was extremely pleased. One thing led to another, and the context got a little bigger, and I'm starting to think it's a bit ambitious for dreams. It's getting ambitious for dreams, because dreams seems like it's made for the ambition. So that's interesting. Oh, this is all just like stuff. I don't know what does treasure hunt mean? Use this treasure hunt template to create your own exploration challenge. Release your treasure hunt scene as a playable. Oh, in order to unlock, honey, I guess. I can still potentially pull it off, but I'm thinking it might fit nicely into an RPG Maker game. Oh, I gotcha. I'm on the trolley now. Cone ball. Okay, that's completely different. Learning logic. I mean, I guess like we've done stuff. Some of the stuff we've done. Mastering it. What does that mean? Oh, sculpting a level assembly. You know, I should really like do the tutorials at some point. I'm gonna have to like redo all the tutorials. Oh, I like that one. I'd have to release something though, and I don't have anything to release. Because I don't remember like any of the tutorials at all. Just don't... Ooh, Valkyrie. Remix another dreamer's creation and send them a copy. Okay. That's kind of cool. Audio for Marvin. Didn't we have the... Marvin's a bat? Meet Marvin the Monster Imp. You can unlock Marvin by developing an interest in audio. This means spending more time creating audio elements or music for the aural pleasure of Dreamverse than you typically do. If your current passion is audio, when you level up, you'll complete this quest. Well, I'm not gonna be getting that one anytime soon. To be honest, I really just... I want to just explain the plot to you in excessive detail through DMs. But on the 1% that I might go through with making an RPG Maker game, I'd much rather you walk in blind. It's kind of a catch-22 there, Kronos, but anytime you want to bounce something off me in the DMs, even if it's vague, please, by all means, feel like you can. Oh, Stez! Late morning for me was up playing Halo 5 multiplayer against Zed. I'm glad that you're having a good time with it, though, Des. It seems like you've really been enjoying it. Home sweet home. 30 minutes decorating your home space. We get cloudy. We could spend like a minute decorating, I guess. Oh, it's rabbits! How you doing, yo? Hope life is good. I liked your pie cross, by the way. Rabbits, it was lovely. It was like a whole emotion was flowing out of that pie cross. So, or pie cross? Pie crew. Not a pie cross. But I liked it. That whole template is like it for me. I realized that I could actually recreate the look in that avatar that I made because I am thinking about dyeing my hair green again. So, and I have a knife. I don't have a knife like that. All I really need is like a fuzzy collar jacket, and I'm right there. What do we got? Oh my gosh, I don't know if anyone here watches Charlie, Moist Critical, but a Destiny raid released and they spent 16 hours trying to beat it and gave up on the last mission. Thank you so much, Rabbits. I have rocked the green hair look, but now I actually have hair, so it would probably be a bit different. And I want to catch what Kronos said before the chat scrolled up too quickly. I won't say too much, but the remastered plot kind of turned into a sorta end of the world scenario. So like it's 2020 basically, Kronos is what you're saying? Decorate stuff. We could search some stuff. We could do some decoration. What am I looking for? Imp Quest prizes. Garden kit. We've done garden kit stuff before. We've got the graveyard crow in there already. We've got candles. I do like spooky trees though. Is Moist Critical the same as YouTuber talking about poop? Excuse us? I hadn't known that that was a thing, but now, you know, the more I think about it, the more obviously that would have had to have been a thing, because that's how could it not be, basically. I want to resize. I forget how to make things go further in the air. Oh, there we go. Okay. And can I... No. I'm just going to rotate that. Yay! We stamped! Now, can I adjust this? How do I grab it? I don't want to do any of that. I don't know what nudge does. Oh, it just bops it. I don't think so, but I can't deny the possibility. I mean, that's fair, Zog. People do like a lot of content, and you don't always know like what's deep down in the back catalog. Also, Ludo Yosh, how you doing? No, Ludo, that's not true. See, the first thing that you should think about when you hear green hair is the Hulk, right? The second thing that you should think about when you think of green hair is Yotspa, because she has fetching green hair. The Joki is like way low, way low, maybe like number 523 around there. The critical dude used to dub over infomercials and often reference various forms of fecal matter. Oh, oh, rabbits. That's not a thing that I realized was a thing that people did, but clearly it is. And why wouldn't it be? Really, why wouldn't it be? Wait, who NR2 is? Who is NR2? I don't know. Did I... NR2? Ludo, I need a little bit of context. Sorry. I got no idea. Number 2. Oh, huh. I gotcha. Okay, so it's a poop joke. Basically, that's what we're going for. Just pooping it up. Oh, what else could we put in here? Got Clunker Woods diorama. I don't know what that means or is. The anime waifu after Hulk. Oh, Yotsuba. She's not a waifu. She's like 5 years old. Uh, but she has green hair, and she comes from the left, over on the left, as she's assured us when somebody asked where she's from because she's not Japanese. She was adopted overseas, and she just said, "Dad found me on the left." It's a very fun slice of life manga by the dude who did Azumanga Daioh. And yeah, like just completely charming, largely innocent, exceptionally not gross. Yes, and Rabbit puts it far more succinctly than I generally do, so thank you very much, Rabbits. It's always a pleasure. Is there anything else? Like, I don't think we did like 6 minutes of anything here, really. Do a campfire, I guess. I got nothing against campfires. How do I rotate you? Oh, I can only rotate you along that axis, which actually is fine. I like that. What else can I put in here? I guess you can't search for your own stuff. It's only stuff that Media Molecule's done, which honestly I'm fine with, but you know, at the same time. Get ourselves a coffee cup. No, no, not in the air. Although if we could have a rotating coffee cup in the middle of the air, that would be fine. Wait, he doesn't? Hulk doesn't have green hair. That seems very un-Hulk-like. I mean, I suppose, but still. Oh, we did get that quest. Look at us. And we got a trophy. I didn't even know. I had no idea. I think enough folks are here that we could probably... Could you, like, clip through the space there? Thank you very much. It's really great. I made guacamole again yesterday, and I didn't get guacamole hand. No standby hand. No stabbed hand. Stabby hand. Or injuries this time. That makes me extremely happy to hear. Des? I'd like it if you manage to not have stabby hands anymore. Unless your stabby hands are holding the knife and stabbing somebody else. In which case, you know, like... That's... I'm sure they deserved it. I trust you. Alright, let's see what we got. Any activity logs that need to be looked at? There was something in here that I wanted to see, but... Oh, there was, yeah, inside bag end. If I had guacamole hand, I'd just eat the hand. Would you, like, smear things with the hand first, or would you just, like, cram it in your mouth? And would the hand retain a hand shape? Maybe it's a superpower. Like, maybe if you touch things with the guacamole hand, they become guacamole? You could just guac things up? Is that the red book? It's just a pouch. Coin purse. Can I look at my... I guess this is Frodo? It could be Bilbo. Could be either of them. Use the hand as dip. Oh, you could grab chips with the hand and they would be dipped. Like they'd be pre-dipped. The Shire. Is this a... South of Rivendell, is that like troll shares? Can you buy shares in trolls? Erebor. We never get to Erebor in Fellowship of the Rings. Alright, okay, so we got a nice little hobbit house. We can do our nice little hobbit jumps. And we've got a coin purse because hobbitses love money. Or something? Food? I kind of like this. I don't know if I 100% like the texture. And I do wish the camera was a bit slower, as usual. My great-great-great-granduncle Bull Roarer took... He invented golf, you know. By, like... It was a battle, and he chopped off a goblin's head, and the goblin's head went into a hole, and it became golf. That's not even a joke. That's not fan canon. Breakfast eaten. Now, come on, that can't be a proper Hobbit breakfast. It didn't take 2 hours. I didn't count a single song during the vacuuming of that meal. Why do I always become invisible? Is it because I have the ring? Handkerchief collected. Yatta! Now if I need to protect my face from the COVID, because this is before disposable masks, of course. Alright. What? Frodo / possibly Bilbo, why have you stacked your tables like this? Was this intentional? Did you do this on purpose? Gonna make an adaptation of the Silmarillion in dreams. See y'all in 20 years. Best of luck to you. I think might conceivably take more than 20 years, but look, that was just bread. Bread does not constitute a second breakfast. There's not a single egg in the place. Is that a monster from Tearaway? Or just like a collection of shaded objects? Something like that. I think it's been 20 years since I've read the Silmarillion, and I think I'm largely okay with that. I don't know if I've got the patience in me anymore for the lengthiness. Alright, so this is definitely Bilbo then. It's not Frodo. Unless Bilbo just keeps his notes for like 100 years. Which he might. There's them that do. Oh, is that it? Well, still, okay. I liked it enough. That was nice enough. Yeah. Why not? I'll be kind. Anything else here? Boss battle theme? Super Nick Adventure. Screaming Echoes. What are you? Oh, music. I finished it once, that's enough. I think that's fair. Oh, gosh, rabbits, I'm really sorry about that. Hopefully that sound's not gonna come up again. Was it a sound effect in the level, or... Because if it's something in the UI, I can at least try to avoid that in the future. Huh. Let me know if it comes up again. And I'll try to nail down where that's from. I wonder how Nestor's doing these days. Level or 2D level? Let's check it out. I don't think we looked at this one. I think this got sent after our last stream. We're stealing chiclets, which, I mean, who doesn't want to? I was just surprised because my misphonia is usually eating sounds related. Huh. Okay. I will definitely make sure in that case to not... Also, not like yawn, but not eat into the mic. Ever. There was a long time ago, which is like 3 years ago, so okay, not that long ago, where I would periodically eat nuts on stream. I realize that sounds like it's an innuendo. It's not. I just happen to have had a bag of nuts at the time. But I don't do that anymore. We've become respectable streamers. Yes, that's it. Respectable. I mean, not those nuts specifically. I wouldn't even presume to guess about the viability and or accessibility of the nuts in question. These were just store-bought nuts. Oh, Shrekley! Hey, how you doing, yo? And it is a Roomba of death. It's a cute thing. The Roomba just wrecked me. I'm not handling the Roomba very well. It's oh, it's a little bit weird judging like where I am, which is not necessarily a dreams problem or even a this level problem. It's more of a I'm not great at 3D platformers and figuring out where my feet are in relation to other objects. I'm doing pretty well, Reckley. It's been a lot of work recently. In the future, slightly less work, which also means slightly less money, but I think finishing work on Mondays and Tuesdays at 2:30 in the afternoon is probably worth more than the 8 hours that I'm gonna lose. Oh, wait, Zog? Did I miss a thing about Zog? Oh, I gotcha. Not dog, but Zog. Autocorrect is the devil? I think it's an eyeball on legs. Or at least an eyeball hovering over a pair of feet. Which makes me wonder, actually, because now the more I look at it, it is hovering over a moving pair of feet. So I wonder how they did that. I wonder how Nestor got the feet to be invisible. Or not the feet, but the legs to be invisible. There's got to be some kind of tweak on the material then. Like, I bet the legs are actually there. Dreams is not family friendly, although probably fewer F-bombs than what we would find in Resident Evil. But there are enough dreams that come up, like actual community content that I feel isn't family friendly, that I kind of think it would be a bit silly to make like language family friendly. But, you know, cussing as a spice, not as a main ingredient, usually works for any old stream. I'm really liking the background here. I know that they're just copied objects, but it still looks kind of nice. I appreciate the hint of depth. I can talk. Like, talking is totally a thing. I should not be losing my skill of speech so early in the stream. That is slightly worrisome. Roomba! Honestly, though, one thing I do want to ask about the level, because I usually have my music turned down a little bit low. There is music. Okay, I can hear it now. Okay, so I want to mention, I learned today that Coca-Cola Germany communicated with the US headquarters through its neutral subsidiaries in Switzerland, which might be interesting. Oh! Oh! That is interesting. Okay, so is this like, was this wartime espionage? Were they sending messages like in Coke bottles? It was slightly important information. I was wondering if maybe this had something to do with like Trump and Deutsche Bank. Cause isn't like Deutsche Bank gonna be coming collecting dues on Trump the moment that he's out of office? The pigeons could be hopped up on cola, give them that extra pep that they might need to get through bombing lines. Anti-aircraft batteries, by the way. Not AAA batteries. Oh, buttons! Thistle and buttons. Gotcha. It is so good to see you, Buttons. I hope that you're doing very, very well. Oh, yeah. I didn't know that that's a reference to that. Or, well, I didn't know that your previous name was a reference to something that she had done. Do you pronounce that with an H? I've only ever heard Honey Bunny say it out loud. But there's no SI sound in Japanese, so it was always Shia. But yeah, she's kind of hung her bum out. Just hung it out, basically. So I could understand wanting to maybe put in a little bit of distance. Aside from that, I hope that life is going well for you. You pronounce it like a piece of work. Yeah. Wait. Amazon and Yodel have been stealing people's PS5s and replacing it with something else? Resealing the box? Wait, for realsies, Des? Like, that's a wow? They, with clear tape. Oh, cause that's gonna fool people. Yeah. Are people really that hard up for the headless Kaiba? Because I mean, I'll admit I'm intrigued by the PS5, but not nearly enough to steal it. Did you change your username or make a new account to do it? That's actually a good question. Kronos, it's a very good question. Oh, so the username change thing is working now. Oh my dogs, Des, that is awful. Just the whole barefaced rudeness of it. I mean, people drop a fair amount of dosh on these things. And this is not like a dosh to be thrown around like water time period. Oh, you... Oh. I'm trying to think if the checkpoints in this level should be a little bit more prolific, or if I'm just cheesed because I can't jump. Cocoa didn't want to lose the German market. Switzerland was generally used as financial corporate connection of Germany to the international markets, like a Swiss bank account used to be. Oh, I'm digging you now. Okay. So this wasn't like good stopping the Nazis communication. This was like, we want to keep taking the Nazis' money type of communication. Gotcha. Oh my dogs, Des! On one hand, I'd love to switch to Covia and be done with it, but a part of me will miss being called Spooky. I mean, still call you Spooky if you really wanted. Let's be real, it isn't Amazon, it's Amazon sellers reselling PS5 boxes with Garbo in it. I mean, you're not wrong, Ludo. You're not wrong. I don't know, like, when I want to get a PS5. I guess it'll just be waiting for that one killer app. Like, I gotta have app. Which, for PS4, was Little Big Planet 3. And actually for PS3 was Little Big Planet, so, like, it's following a trend. Okay, get away from me, Roomba of Death. Get away. Okay, get bored. It'll be even more melancholy once I do away with my Chronos PSN after I finish my project. Ooh, you're gonna be changing your PSN name. Fancy pants? Look, I want all the chiclets, but I don't want the Roomba of Death. Also, like, that's a double Roomba. Now, the Roomba have merged, becoming even more deadly than they were previous. No, Roomba. Oh, come on, that's not fair! I was in a cutscene! Y'all saw that, I was in a cutscene. Switzerland totally was the tertiary market if you wanted to indirectly do business with the Third Reich. I'd heard that about Switzerland. I remember reading that. Double Roomba? What does it mean? Oh my god. Now I can hear Handsome Jack saying that, and I don't know if that's a blessing or a curse. It could easily be both. Oh, we're gonna miss it. Maybe I should say we're gonna miss it and then just not miss it. Although in no universe, as well realized a villain as Handsome Jack is, in no universe is Handsome Jack better than GLaDOS. It's just not gonna happen. GLaDOS is the best. Although she does get up to weight jokes, and that's kind of shitty. But aside from that, GLaDOS is the best. Oh, we done did it! And it's a smiley face checkpoint. I like that. This autocorrect is annoying. Someone on eBay is selling PS5 for $20,000? Pounds? 20,000 pounds? That's... I mean... That... Oh, I like the other version much more. Although I do like the music here. You should mess with them and accuse them of doing unhygienic things with kitchen appliances. They deserve it. I'm not sure entirely what unhygienic things that they'd be doing with kitchen appliances, but it'd definitely be unhygienic, and they would definitely be kitchen appliances. There would be toast. Well, I mean, I did tell the story about the $15,000 Pez dispenser that came with a liver. So, was it a liver or was it a kidney? I think it was a liver. Oh, Quack! Hey, how you doing, yo? That was the worst death ever. I hope that life is treating you very well. I hope that life is being quite kind to you. And toast in the washing machine detergent section, that would just be... I mean, that's beyond unhygienic. That's just straight rude. I'm glad to hear it. I'm very glad to hear it. Not gonna lie, if I knew a way to make a few bucks from flipping fake PS5s to suckers, I'd immediately do it. Yeah. I can't remember stuff like PS5 being stolen out of boxes ever happened before. I mean... I imagine it must have done. Like, mail theft is definitely a thing. Mail theft is actually a federal crime. So if you want an easy way to get the FBI, I hate this. If you want an easy way to get the FBI in your butts, go knock over a post office box. Or just a post box, really. I've not seen one going for more than $20,000. Okay, that's 100% fair. The inflation is definitely a thing. Manufacturer scarcity mixed with massive hype will do that. And, Button's definitely not wrong. Alright, now we're in the groove. I'm actually kind of liking this background music. It feels like Dream's background music that's been filtered through Little Big Planet. My cat knocks over boxes all the time. Is under a government watch list? Is she under a government watch list? I mean, you'd have to ask the RMCP. And they're basically the devil. But does your cat knock over post boxes is the thing. Mine jumps in them. You've got some very hellaciously busy cats. Dreams music update, okay. How-to videos, neat. Art stream, cool. Arcade, we've seen all this stuff, so... Why did PS5 have so much hype? It's got like 0 storage. Stream quality, adios. Oh! Defective, is the stream buffering for you on your end? It seems kind of okay on mine, but it's hard to tell because I'm looking at it through mobile. It's just enough storage to fit the new Call of Duty and nothing else on it. Oh crap. I'm really sorry to hear that, Defective. There's not too much I can do about it on this end, unfortunately, but... quick question, since storage capacity of PS5 just came up. What is the base storage capacity of the PS5? Like, what are we looking at? I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Strepley! How you doing?
And you're back. How have you been? Remember your sack boy? When
No.
you visit Little Big Planet, you become your true and pure self, a cuddly, excitable adventurer called the Sack Person. And this is you. What a cracker. Use your left stick to negotiate your direction.
I don't know what's more horrifying, this level or Stephen Fry.
Shove to go like a rodent riding a rock.
This is a lot, though?
You look the sort who might like to swing from chandeliers and
I
things.
think it's time for you
just
to
don't.
leave.
Sometimes you may...
What just happened? Treffley says, Brain has been in an odd space the last couple of days. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Treffley. I hope that it's kind of sorting out a little bit. Also, I have no idea what just happened, so 300 or 500 because SSD. I've got PS4, Defective. PS5 is still sometime in the future for us. Okay, I like this dog stream much more than I like the terrifying sack thing. DJ, yo, how you doing, yo? Got a bonus at work, so I'm okay. Still gonna wait for the dust to settle before getting one. Once you update it, etc., that storage is less. Yes, that is absolutely true. Ooh, deep sea fishing. Did you get like one of those angler fishes? Because those things are really cool. Or anglerfish? Lanternfish? Both? Hope it becomes less odd soon. Unless odd is a good thing, in which case keep on keeping on. Well, usually when brain meets are in an odd space, it's not maybe the best thing. I caught a really big mahi-mahi and some yellowfin tuna. Ooh. And did you cook it up? Was that an option on the menu? Cottomate. ちょっと、待て。Des! Des! 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 There's a new Katamari game out? Is there a new Katamari game out? Now? What? What is Katamari Ridori? Cause I need it? There's a new one. Where? Is it on the PS4? Because Risco, remember, money. Money is a whole thing. We need to be careful about the money. But, I mean, you'll be in Osaka from Thursday to Sunday morning. Okay, let me DM you, DJ, and try to work something out. Cause I do work those days except for Sunday, but you're gonna be leaving Sunday morning, so that's probably not gonna help you out very much. But try to kit out something. It's new on the PS. Okay, well, I mean, streaming Katamari Damacy, like, might actually be a nice palate cleanser in between our romps through Resident Evil. Because I was thinking about something to do after Resident Evil 3 before we start up Resident Evil 4. Good for me, actually. My Steam version refuses to work. Plus, mine was a gift, so I'm not losing out on any money. That's good. It's new on PS. I mean, frankly, that's fine with me. You know, there's a Black Friday sale on, and like Resident Evil 4 and Resident Evil 7 are both less than $10. I don't know when the sale stops though. Hopefully it'll stop after I get my paycheck, because I'd like to get those games sorted cheap. It's weird, won't recognize my controller, and the keyboard controls are absolutely absurd. Huh. Okay, I'm not getting anywhere in the stream, so we're gonna go back on that one. Let's try Evil Room. You have to finish the tutorial, then you can remap. Price of PS5 plus the want to monopolize what company people buy games from still affects that. Oh, did I miss something? Hold on a second. SSDs regularly go up to 2 terabytes nowadays on different models, so that storage type doesn't play into it. Oh, okay, I see how these things are connecting together. Alright, I mean, this is like it's spoopy. I mean, there's a spoopiness going on. Music is nice. Yeah. But I don't think we're seeing anything different, so let's bounce out of that. Did you enjoy it? Strangely enough, I actually kind of did. Well, if it lets me play the game, I'll suffer for it. Now, I gotta find out if the rerolled, the J-side rerolled has English support, because that would make things easier for me. At least it would make it easier for me to stream. Recently streamed. I didn't stream any of these games. Oh, maybe it's just other people stream them. Okay. It's called Katamari Damacy Reroll. Okay, so I did have that on Switch. And I have absolutely 0% issues with buying it again. Because, you know, Katamari. It's not, we love Katamari Damacy, unfortunately. Because that is the best of the series. Oh wait, did we play this? Oh yeah, we thumbed it up. That sounds kind of gross. Hold on. Let's not say that again. Let's not say that again. Yeah. I want to do a level, and then I want to have a wee little break. Neko Navy requires no fishing, fixing, not fishing. I'm so confused. Ah. Oh, I like that intro. That was a nice little intro. If they did a remaster of Everybody Loves Katamari, I would I would be there for that. I would be very there for that. Oh, Truffly, please get yourself a little bit of rest then. I don't want you I don't want you making yourself sick just to stick around. This is like an app game, isn't it? I mean, I like the look of it and everything, don't get me wrong. But this is just like a Flappy Bird. Oh, I'm not big enough to get the 2x? Oh, yes I am. Are you feeling sick too, DJ? You've got land sickness. I mean, that's a mood. That's a real mood. I also have sickness news, but it's not personal sickness news. Thankfully, it's a sickness news that we're pretty sure ends with a happy ending, but... So, my brother and his fiancée had to go up to... where my folks live for unhappy reasons that I'm not going to get into, but doesn't have anything to do with my side of the family. And apparently he came down with the COVID. Now, symptoms were light, and that was 2 weeks ago, so he's probably okay now. But that was not a really fun part of the phone call with the folks today, I'll tell you that much. I remember this being a popular Flash game that people get like, oh no! We died! I was trying to read the chat. Oh, but I didn't want to play it again. Alright, we're gonna give one last try. Mom says he's fine. Da also says he's fine, but Mom was doing most of the talking. And, like, they think, because they tested his fiancée, and she came back negative. So they think what might have happened was that she had it, but was asymptomatic, and then gave it to my brother, who was not asymptomatic. But he had the whole can't taste nothing thing going on. But as far as we know, everything is copacetic now. I think my body is going through a low sugar level, maybe? Because the chocolate on my desk seems to have helped a lot. Helped a little. Oh, that might have been it then. Were you getting, like, weird sparkly spots in your eyes? Like in your field of vision? Because sometimes that happens either when I've got low blood sugar or when I'm about to have a migraine. One of the two. Sometimes both. Get high, Coca Chocolate. It's better than sugar. Is that true? Is anything really better than sugar? I mean, honey. Yeah, honey's better than sugar. Never mind. Answer my own question. Oh, we get the big blue fish now, but not the purple fish. So we want to have a care, and I think once we get the purple fish, provided I'm not dead. Um, probably call this one. Like, this is requiring more focus than I really wanted to vote. Are we big enough for the purple fish yet? No! Curses! I got greedy. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Oh, Panda! How you doing? Also, you've got like the timing as always, because like in 2 minutes or so, I'm gonna step off to have a bit of a break. Travel says I've had that before. It didn't happen this time. Just felt like dissociation, but more physical. I've had the visual star thing. I mean, I hate that effect. It always makes me feel a little bit nauseous. There's the what's the word that I want? Like, it looks like flashburn, like a swath of flashburn, and it's unavoidable. Like, you can't help but look at it. But it does always make me feel a little bit throw-uppy, so I'm glad that you're not dealing with that right now. Music videos. I gotta jump. Mamma Mia, no. Green Guy's Music Showcase. Okay. Give this a whirl. I like this one. Okay. And this is more than long enough for a short break, so... And it says be gone headaches, so that's kind of perfect. Alright, so I'm going to take about 5 minutes or so, have a bit of a bio break, get some water down my throat. If any of y'all need water, soup, sandwiches, an ambulatory skeleton that you can put inside of your meat suit to keep it all in one shape, take this next 5 minutes or so to go get that sorted, and we will be right back. We are back. I was on a break, but we are back now. Also, I really appreciate that they've got Maslow's hierarchy of needs up on the left side of the screen there. I think that we need more recognition of that. Sugary soft drinks or fruit juice are the fastest acting if you need sugar fast. Pairing them with a slice of white bread a few minutes later helps balance it out. Wait, Panda, are you telling me that white bread actually has some kind of use? Because that surprises me. I didn't think white bread had any use except make sandwiches icky. Wait, is the Maslow's all I know is the hierarchy of needs. Is he awful? All I know, white bread's pretty gross, in my opinion, just frankly. White bread only exists to be good toast. I guess it could be, you can make breadcrumbs out of white bread too. Actually, I kind of like this. Hachigatsu Yonichi. So this is actually like a diary. We finally got your Yume Nikki. Kronos, I hope you're happy. White bread has a lot of complex and simple sugars left over from fermentation. Oh. Alright. And yes, please enjoy the lurking, Des. No worries about that. De-lurk whenever you feel like de-lurking. I like that our demoness, like, just kicks the door open. I think I would have liked it more if the demoness was also drawn in the same style as the scribbles, but this is the succubus character that we saw a few months ago, and I would bet that this is the same creator. I do appreciate the fact that the camera is pulled back far enough that it's not, like, obvious how busty she is. Is British white bread better than American white bread, ignoring that Boris Johnson's gonna do a deregulation, and so they'll be the same soon? I've never had British white bread, so I can't speak to it. I mean, it's not Wonder Bread, so what I don't know. What was I supposed to do here? I have no idea what that was trying to teach me, so we're just gonna ignore it. By the way, white bread is rarely bleached these days. Can't speak for regulations in the US, but unbleached white bread is hi, hello. Unbleached white flour is most used white flour. Okay. Well, it's not actually called Dream Diary. You know, it just kind of reminded me of that. Oh my god, it's like that Mario stage. We are playing Super Mario World now with a demon succubus, and it's all drawn. L plus R1 hold. Okay. Excuse me, I did the thing that you told me to do, and it didn't. Oh, crumbs. Oh, piffle. Oh, smeg. Didn't work out the way I intended it to. I was gonna say it's like Super Mario Brothers for the DS. L2 plus R. Too many freaking controls here, buddy. I could really go with playing Super Mario World again. That was a well put together game. Now, I want the star. I want the star. Well, I got it, I guess. L2 plus square. Alright, our demon head tail does everything. Oh, indivisible. Wait, why does it say cold? That's not cold. How do I make it cold? There's a block up there I guess we can hit. Did that help? Not at all. Level? What do you want from me, Level? Is there another button that makes things cold? Zogatar, you are a genius! Super genius! I did not even see that. Zog is a super genius. Bang. Bang. Could you, but could you also not do that anymore? Not you, Zog, but the game? Okay, now, but that's a very rapid return to form. Yosh! I didn't think we were gonna make that. The signs on the right, it just says August 14th. Well, it just counts the day in August. I don't know what Hare means because... Yeah, what does Hare mean in this case? Unless Hare is somebody's name. L2 plus R1. Okay, I'm doing that thing. Oh, right. It's suction! Genius! This is really quite a fetching level. I think they could have definitely done with a better character. But otherwise... No, this is cool. Now what do I do? You're gonna make me do this 4 times then. I suppose if you must. If thou must. Can I jump on the ball? Yosh. It's Spaceball 1! She's gone from suck to blow. I'm very tired today after dreaming that I worked at my old shitty workplace again for the whole night. That's terrible. Okay. So we get to draw our own path. What happens if we mess up the path? Which we clearly obviously did. Is there any race? Did I brick the game? Is there... Oh, it does say erase. R2 is both paint and erase. Oh, fancy that! Fancy, fancy. Oh, it's Claire. Hey, how you doing, yo? I saw that picture of the squirrel. It was delightful. It was de-lovely. It was demonstrably a squirrel. This is important. But I hope that you are very well today, Claire. I hope it's not too early, that the kidlings have not woken you up before you were prepared to be awake. The music got really loud all of a sudden. Don't know why. Now, okay. Get you going there. Get you going there. Look at us. We are freaking super genii here. I did? I was very impressed. This is it's a squirrel that's getting ready for a Norse epic. Is training to help out Odin on the World Tree. You know, you gotta be ready to provide some water in an acorn cup to your evil trickster gods. I haven't had an energy drink in almost a year. Is that a good thing? Rabbits, do you want an energy drink? I don't think I've had an energy drink ever. And I'm kind of okay with that. Oh, it's gonna hit me in the face. Totally hit me in the face. I recently got into energy drinks because my girl likes them a lot. Alright. So the pencil's just not necessary here. It's just gonna mess me up. Ah. They're really easy to overdose on. Now that sounds like it would be a potentially deleterious to one's health and yet hilarious thing to try just once. And now I totally want to just try it. Wait, can I vacuum you? No, no. Of course not. How do they want us to actually do this? Yeah, that was probably not the way. No, we want to abuse the iframes? Darn it. I see how you're gonna be about it. You're gonna be jerks. I'm not you as in anybody in chat. It's just you as in the game. Please, I just want this Karnov music to stop. Honestly though, it's kinda killing me here. Thank you. I used to drink them occasionally while baking. Made my vision buzz, but the work would be done in record time. Okay, so this is not like wake and bake baking, this is actual, like, normal people baking. Oh, am I supposed to, like... I'm supposed to, like, stick that in the wall there, but that never works. So we're just gonna do that. I'm 29, my metabolism can't handle that much sugar and caffeine anymore. That's very smart, Trevley. I don't know if it works, but... Okay, it doesn't actually work, unfortunately. But it was a good idea. And you deserve props for having a good idea. Do we have to get all the way to the 31st of March? Is that what they're... And by March, I mean August, of course. Is that what they want? Oh, crumbs. What was the break things? There we go. Wait till with the fire and lightning puzzle till they're going down. Is that Bugsy's puzzle in Pokemon Heart Gold? The spider one? I think the spider one, if I'm thinking of the one that you're talking about, is another one of the, Super Mario World levels. It feels very familiar to me. And I never played Heart Gold, so... I'm gonna guess that's not the case. See, there's supposed to be a way that you could stab your tail into those glowy bits. And... well done, Risco. Well done. That was... really... that was just, that was perfect. But I don't know how to get the tail to stab. Because I thought it was jump in R1, but it's clearly not. Oops. Alright, we'll try this again. Alright, pencil out of my way. And I think we want another one here. Oh, crap. Okay, we got this. Now we're gonna erase these ones here. So we have more pencil junk. No! Fudge! Darn it! I think we can make this jump. Yes. And then we need there. Pencil, get out of my way. Like, if I could get the tail to work, then this would be much easier. Oh, Swasby! Hey, how you doing, yo? It has been a while. I hope that life is treating you very kindly. I hope that there are no stress points going on at the moment. It is a really impressive level. It's also kind of messing me up. No. Please. How do I get under that? No, this is not good. Oh, we did it! Okay, now don't mess this up. Oh, you can block the fire! I'm really sorry about that, Ludo. I'm gonna try to get to the next stage, and I'm probably gonna call it there. Because you're right, the music is kind of getting a bit to be a bit. I wonder if Olsen ever dropped by again. Dreams is their field of expertise. I have not seen Olsen since, that one time. I feel bad about that, but, like, that's just kind of life. Oh, lucky us. I think we're done. We maxed out the time limit because we are terrible. What was his name? Olsen Mason? Olsen, and it started with an M? He was that guy... He had a friend come in to chat, and was... I can't remember exactly why, but the friend had said something like, "You're a disgrace, and that's why your parents put you up for adoption." And so we bounced the friend, and then Olsen kind of got... What the fudge? Am I still streaming? What the hell just happened? What? What? We got, like... Eh? Okay. So I guess that was just the thing that the level did for reasons? And Kronos, it wasn't on you to do more. Uh, I, as I told you before when we talked about it shortly afterwards, I think that you handled it above and beyond what was required of you. And if he doesn't want to drop back in, then he just doesn't want to drop back in. But that's not, it's not on anybody but him, basically. That was okay. Like that was weird. That was a lot. Tokyo Disney, Tower of Terror, Tokyo Disney Sea, Tower of Terror, attraction, and then it just says it in English, so why did I even bother reading the Japanese? For the longest time, I've told this before, it's not much of a bit, but so my students, because like a lot of my students, even as adults, were really big, Tokyo Disney fans. They would talk about going to Tokyo Disney all the time. They talk about Tokyo Disney Sea. And for the longest time, I thought that meant the letter C. Like there was a Tokyo Disney A, and then a Tokyo Disney B, and then a Tokyo Disney C. It turns out that it's just like a fake lagoon, and it's C as in SEA. Apparently, it's the only part of Tokyo Disney where you can buy beer. So I'd probably spend all my time there, because I think I need a lot of beer to deal with Tokyo Disney. I think it would be a lot. No, wait, we want to sit in the front near the screen, I think. Is that how that works? Can I sit? What should I do? The sign is unreadable. Good. Good. I didn't need to have any instructions anyways, yeah? They don't even have Avatar Land there. Is there an Avatar Land? Did anybody ask for that? Did we need that? What, did they just recreate the seats? That is fair. Quack, that's definitely fair. And it also works with the letter discussion, so that does it too. Was there a button? Button, who's got the button? Apparently someone thought it was a great idea. I mean, I didn't really need Space Dances with Wolves, and I certainly didn't need to have Space Dances with Wolves on a actual meat space environment as well. Please do, Trevely. And anytime that you need to drop out and get yourself some Zeds, please do. Does this... Are we not just not gonna do it? I'm so mad they made White Savior the movie and people called it... People loved it because it cost $1 billion. There's a great Jenny Nicholson video on Avatar Land. I will have to give that a look. I'll be honest, like, I saw Avatar in the theaters and it was passable, completely drunk. I found my old Nintendo DS Lite. My kids are very excited, but it's all out of battery and no charger. I imagine, like, you should be able to get a charger at a used shop, shouldn't you? Oh, I got the hiccups. That's no good. There are never going to be sequels to Avatar, Ludo. That is just a... What just happened? That's just a hideous joke by Cameron. I recommend playing the tutorial at least once before skipping it. Okay. How do I do this? Okay, I can spit. I could turn to a ball. Oh, I get it. The tutorial's here. Technically impressive, underwhelming in every other metric. That's my avatar review. I think it's a fair one. X to jump. Hold X to keep bouncing. Okay, I like that. Press XX to do a double jump. Alright, we're down with it. Press R to aim and spit with R2. 3-year-old's very excited as he spotted age 3 on the Bomberman game, and he's 3, so he said to his sister, "You can't play! You're not 3, I am!" That's logic. I like that, Des. That's definitely logic there. Quack says, "I'm still mad they spent $1 billion on the Avatar movie and literally anything could have been done better, like return on investment. Converting that $1 billion into like a noodle and giving it to a homeless person would have been better." Would it be like a $1 billion noodle? Because that would be a really long noodle. Hey, remember when Avatar was heralded as the future of film and then it just had no cultural impact? I mean, I barely remember that it actually happened, so yeah. Hold to compress. Hold what? Okay. I'm compressed. But look at that, aren't we fancy? Press X plus L1 to do a ground pound. Or X and then L1. Or L1 and then X. Gotcha. No, I mean like a 20 centimeter noodle that just happens to cost $1 billion. I mean, you'd at least bring joy to somebody's life. One noodle to rein them all and in the darkness bind them. So that actually works. Checkpoint. Yeah? Yeah? Did we get a double death? Hold O to review the latest... renew at the latest checkpoint. Okay. Did I want to do that? Press L2 to do a dash attack. They're just gonna make me use every damn button. Awesome, now let's take a brief look at the 2 most important collectibles. The Power Shroom is the most rare mushroom. It's also the most powerful one. Just collect these to unlock new levels. Tomatoes are scattered throughout the levels. Collect them to unlock a special door in Mudheim, your hometown. Okie dokie. It's very easy to make a noodle cost $1 billion if you're fraudulent enough. That's true. And yes, buttons, I am definitely goop. I am fully gooped. I am Sanjay Gupta. I just wish the only thing I wish about this so far is that there was a little bit better movement and idle animation, because there really doesn't seem to be any, and it makes it look like a static object, like a gummy. And I wish there was a little bit more going on in the background, even if it was just a wall. Those eyes are a whole thing. I mean, good job on the sculpt, but... Excuse me, Panda? Excuse me? Are we renewing our hatred for tomatoes? Because tomatoes are a perfect fruit. You can't make tomato sauce without tomatoes, and without tomato sauce, you can have a hard time making lasagna. I said what I said. You did in fact say what you said, and I respect your right to say that. This is the type of disagreement that we can have. But at the same time, um, unless there's an allergy involved, you're wrong. My hate doesn't need it renewal. It runs eternal. I'd eat sweet potatoes. I mean, I'd consider it. Now, excuse me. Pears are a better apple? Did somebody put drugs in the chat? Is that what happened? Has someone drugged my chat? Because this is heresy. I'm chatting with a bunch of heretics. I love you all for that, but still. Tomatoes or beans? Wait, what? Wait, why did I leave? I was just starting that level. Can't get behind pears being better than apples, but they do make better cider. I've never had a pear cider before, but that sounds actually pretty good. There's something about the consistency of pears that I don't like, and I find the flavor a little bit too light. Oh, Grimy, it's you, my favorite pile of sludge. I want to ask you to do me a favor. I mean, quest, yeah. I have a quest for you, Grimy. I've lost me eye somewhere in the sewers. I won't go back there without... hi, I can read. I won't go back there with the missing eye, but... if you go to the sewers and return my eye for me, I'll teach you this. I'll teach your grandma to suck eggs. I'm merely an advocate of essential truths and Neko Navy. I feel like I missed a bit. Like there was a bit there and I missed it. I missed my chance. It's gonna haunt me. It's gonna haunt me for the rest of my days. This is great and all, but can I leave? Like really, any time now. It'd be cool. No, I haven't found your eye yet. I haven't even left the shop. Just let me go. Like a blister in the sun. Eh? No, really, honestly, King. Fire King. Where's the effing door? King, why must you hide your door? Which sounds like some kind of euphemism, and I didn't intend that. I can't leave your house, King! Thank you. Your pears were imported by... imported from a failed timeline. What is going on? Did Granny Smith apples originate in Australia? Pears are trash. I don't know about pear cider, but I stand by pears being trash. Oh, the white pipe's the door. We did make it out, somehow. I swear my neighbors upstairs just have an industrial-grade speaker hooked up to the most sensitive microphone they could find for every sound they make. That's acoustics. And, like, the bougie folks would pay extra for that. It gives it character. Character. Oh, 333. That's good luck. Yaha! Yaha! Yes? Granny Smiths were first cultivated in colonial Australia. Alright. Well, I'm not saying that Australia has never done anything good. I mean, it's housed you. That's good. So I guess I'll begrudgingly give them the fact that they've produced Granny Smith apples. And I love Granny Smith apples, so... Okay, Australia, you get a point. You get 1 gold star on your report card, and then another gold star for being Panda's home. But that's it. No more gold stars tonight. Oh, Hive, how you doing? This slime is grimy. I mean, that's the slime's name. It's not just, I'm not saying that he's a grimy character. And I'm having a little bit of trouble controlling the Slimoid. But it is kind of fun. I'll give it that. Considering that this was probably put together by, like, one or maybe a couple of folks. I just destroyed that thing's brain. Wow, okay. This is a random question, but have you made... You have made games before. Hive has done games, yes. And everybody is here. Most everybody is here. It's a busy night. And I'm loving it. Are these like little deep ones spawn? A Grimecore soundtrack perhaps, Ludo? I think I have Bomberman on my Xbox 360, but is that Bomberman for ages 3? No, I appreciate that they show me, like, what the attacks are after dying enough times. I just, like, wish I didn't need to. The hitbox on my spit, and this is not something I need to say very often, but the hitbox on my spit is very wonky, and I don't like it. Okay, I want to be on this question block. I don't want to jump off the edge. Got some tomatoes. How many Bombermans are there? Exactly? Like, have there been 6 billion Bombermans since the old NES days? That was amazing, and I loved it. You could see yourself in the window! That's... just jeepers, that's cool. I started playing Mass Effect 3 again after about 6 years. Is this sparking joy? As Marie Kondo would say? Or Marie Kondo. It is though, isn't it? There haven't been a lot of new hot Bomberman software lately. It seems like there's like a lot of them though. Ah! I almost threw myself over the edge. That would have been bad. We would like to not do that. I wonder if this is a level that saves progress, because I don't think I want to do the entirety. But I would like to come back to it. Bomberman had a badly received Switch title. That sucks. Hey, I gotta. This is like just a random question. Doesn't have anything to do with Bomberman, but it kind of just popped into my brain. The idiom "a hot minute" or "a hot second." When did that start meaning a long time ago? Because I always thought like a hot minute or a hot second was a very short period of time. But I seem to see people using it to mean a long time ago, and it's really weirding me out. And I don't want to be all like, get off my lawn, but I do feel like I'm losing the ability to communicate. Aksa! Moeha. Money ne. Yay, super mushrooms! Now that gives us plus 1 HP, and it's an all stat up, except for tears. Now I don't know why super mushroom doesn't give a tears up. It doesn't make any sense. It oughta. It says that it's in all stats, but it's a liar. I think it still means a short time, but used in an ironic way would mean a long time. Okay, I got you, Trefly. I think it's supposed to be a form of understatement, overstatement. Gotcha. One Hot Minute is an album by Red Hot Chili Peppers, and we wish it wasn't. I think there's at least 2 Bombermans, but I could be wrong. I mean, there's a lot of the Bombermans. Sorry about that, Hive. I mean, I didn't choose that, but had I realized, I would have given a warning. Now, I think I am gonna back out here, and I should make a note and maybe come back to this in a future stream, because it looks like there's at least like maybe 3 or 4 other sections. Gotcha, Panda. So we've got, it's happy linguistic drift, and I'm okay with that. The level is cool. That was a very well put together level. I did have my nitpicks about it, but I think that the animation on the spit could have been made a little bit more clear. I think a little bit extra animation on the character itself would have gone a long way to sell it. I liked that it left a trail, but I didn't really like the fact that the trail was splats. It wasn't like a smooth slime trail. But that's very forgivable, because I don't know how you'd make that work. The rest of it is just stuff that usually comes up with 3D platformers. Like, it felt pretty slippery. It felt like easy to misjudge my jumps. Now that's half on me, because like 3D platformers with twitchy gameplay are not my fort. But all in all, I think that was definitely one of the better ones that we played. One of the better put together ones, at the very least. I think the animation on all spit could be clearer. Lost me. I love it. I love it. You're a slime, so you gotta control slippery. That's not a bad point, Ludo. Actually, like, thinking of the, would that be ludonarrative resonance? Would that's like the opposite of ludonarrative dissonance? And coming from Ludo, it's an actual, like, ludonarrative? More music, because I'm gonna take a short break. No! No! Go tags. Audio visual, I guess. And weird. No, no, no. Let's not look for weird. Let's look for industrial. Ellen Hard to the Core mix. Industrial Dreams, Industrial Echoes. Chris Duke Pulse. That's probably gonna be copyright warning waiting to happen. Consonance is what I was thinking of, as opposed as an opposite to dissonance. Okay. Why does Biden in a category? I don't know. Why, I have no idea what that even means. Wait, there's... I was gonna say harmonics, but consonants makes more sense. Heavy drama invoking metal fusion track. Well, while you guys and gals and be pals work out the resonance, harmoniance, and consonance, I'm gonna take a really quick break. Bida Music is the sequel to Penis Music. I I don't know what that's going on about, but okay. I'm gonna take a 5 minute break, get a little bit of water down my throat, do a little bit of stretching. If any of y'all need to take your own breaks, get yourself a soup sandwich, some stew, maybe sandwich in a stew sandwich, which would be a croquet. But you know, this is the perfect time to do it. But I will be back. And can I play this? Yes. Panda. Was me. Oh, Debonair Toast. No shit. That's a name I haven't heard in a long time. these songs never last long enough, and we are back. I should really, like, bookmark that, what was it, Green Man Room game? Green Man Room music? Because, those songs at least were long enough. Which, DCMA stuff, are we talking? I kind of sort of saw that Twitch was trying to walk back a little bit, but I didn't really get the full gist. Prog 4 Jellicore Donuts. I mean, that would be the merch that they would sell at the show. Pixel by pixel. Okay. So do we lose points if we touch the walls, or what? Probably. It looks like it. And I guess we're drawing a picture? Are we drawing Mario? Deconstructed avant-garde jellycore with jiggle influences. I love it. I think I'm gonna go with that. I love it. I mean, yeah, you're not precisely wrong, Wasby. And you were correct, Zog. It was in fact a tank. But I don't like what was the how I guess that's it. Okay, but do y'all know of jelly gifts? They're kind of body horror, so have that CW for when you search for them. Oh, damn, rabbits. Well, I mean, you say something like that, I gotta take a look. Gifts, jelly gifts. What the hell are jelly gifts? Oh, these things. Yeah, no, I could see that being a little bit body horror for folks, yeah. Frankly, they look like parasites. Oh, not quite what I expected, but still douable, as the French would say. That would just be like that would just be cat girls, right? Ludo? That would just be a band made up of cat girls? And they would be anatomically imprecise? I'm pretty sure. Glitch R. Highly recommend use good audio equipment. Well... Oh, wait. Have we played this? No, but it says story progress. Jellicle Core is probably just baby metal with cats. Okay, so there's some really weird stuff going on with the bass, and I love it. It's a glitcher. Glitcher's a good cop. Not true. No such thing as a good cop. Eh? Yes? I see you, square button. It is, though, and I like it. I actually kind of unironically like this. But Glitch Cop is still cop, right? Everything, everybody, every action, every brain, everything, every action, every brain, every thought. But not all at once, right? Oh, it's simulated. Okay, so you're doing a Christopher Nolan thing. Oh, it's Inception. I've never played FTL. Fortunately or not, I don't know. I don't know what the discourse is there. I'm really disappointed that we ended up at Nolan. Anybody waiting on Cyberpunk, they've added a streamer mode to it as a way, as they want people to stream it, but no may get hit with takedown orders and a lawsuit. Yeah, I'm definitely, I'm not down with the Cyberpunk, unfortunately, Des. CD Projekt Red has just been basically rolling around in the big gross transphobia pile for the past couple years, so yeah, I'm gonna take a hard pass on Cyberpunk. Even the stuff that's not like distinctly transphobic that I've read about it sounds like crap. Yeah, I could send you a link to a pretty good like summary of some of the stuff that they've been up to, but they're pretty gross. Yeah, and the massive workforce abuses as well. I hate to say it, but that part's kind of par for the course for any company these days, but wait, am I supposed to be doing something here? Eh? Eh? Nani? Nani? Eh? What do you want, game? Game! What? Was is this? What did I miss? CDPR has gotten sour to me ever since they equate crunch with the way they make games. Like, there's so much. Which is to say every big company abuses their workforce, but they're especially egregious. Yeah. What was that all about? They give their fans free stuff, and so the fans eat up their excuses. I mean, honestly, at this day and age, like, I don't think you even need to give people free stuff to get them to eat up your excuses. Turn. Okay, that's a nice sculpt. And I mean that honestly. Like, I'm digging on that. I never played a CDPR game, so that's a thing. Or Bethesda. Does Doom count as Bethesda? That's a good question, because it doesn't really feel Bethesda-esque, does it? Alright, this is a lot. I am enjoying it, but if the sound or visuals is giving anybody trouble, please by all means let me know. I don't mind bouncing out early if it's making anybody feel nauseous. Nauseated? It's nauseated, not nauseous. It's okay, Des. I mean, I think if you're not in the loop, sometimes it's easy for these things to kind of slide by. I maintain the source material for Cyberpunk 2077 is reactionary to begin with. Cyberpunk, it's the old Cyberpunk 2020, right? But they gave us free updates for The Witcher and Witcher 2, so I support them as a good force in the industry. Gamers who are upset the industry decided to report on the massive crunch of Witcher 3. I no, I could have sworn. I remember. What am I even doing? That's the thing, is I don't know how they want me to interact with this level. I see the dot in the distance. I just don't know how to get there. Just play Neko Navy. I mean, it's on the list. Chronos is 100% on the list. Wait, what? Oh, it's Silent Hill 4! Oh, good, we finally got to a game I understand. Don't go out. But one Elizabeth McGlynn song's not going to trigger. Or that Joe Ramirez song, which is not a very good song. But it's fun, because it's goofy. Touch me. The light bulb has given consent. Yes? I hope that was okay. Alright, so we left Silent Hill 4, The Room, and now we're in Nier Automata? After we've been infected with the virus, I think? Not sure. Well, I can still hold L1. I don't know if I'd want to do that, but I can do it. Isn't that the one where more robot parts you get, the less human you get for some reason? Yes! Quack, yes it is. Although that's been a, it seems like that's been a whole thing with Cyberpunk for a while. I don't know why, it's kind of BS. I'm excited for that as well, Kronos. Do we have a release date for that? What is even going on? But actually though, what is going on? What do you want from me, game? April. Okay. It's also the one where you're a cop who goes after people with too many cybernetics for quote unquote going insane, which is ableist as heck to mental health and people who need cybernetics to live. Yes. More mods you get, the more profane your body becomes and the more your sanity you lose. Which is something that, like, I think CDPR is leaning into in Cyberpunk 2077. There was a whole bit that they did, like, where you find the bodies in the chop shop. Okay, I gotta bounce out of here because I don't know what they want us to do with it. So I wasn't gonna. Everybody has their feelings about games that they like. No, I'm not. I've got no shade to throw. I have zero shade to throw. Portal. Since we were talking about GLaDOS earlier, just a fun remake, not making any profit from it whatsoever. I don't think that actually saves them from TOS, but they actually got the music.
Hello, and again, welcome to the Aperture Science Computer Aided Enrichment Center. We hope your brief detention in the relaxation vault has been a pleasant one. Your specimen has been processed, and we are now ready to begin the test proper. Before we start, however, keep in mind that although fun and learning are the
It's
primary
why they
goals of all
need to
enrichment
have
center
nudity in the game
activities.
to show off
Serious
how people
injuries
have
may
ruined
occur.
their
For
bodies
your
with
own
mods.
safety and the
Like,
safety
that
of
whole thing
others,
is just...
please refrain from
That
Hold
whole
that.
thing is just the whole...
The
It's
portal
a
will
whole
open
thing.
in 3, 2, 1.
Now, there was... But I don't know what... I don't know what game it was for, but I could have sworn that there was, like, another take on the whole mods making people less human thing. And I'm gonna have to search up that tweet. Stream's level looks like Portal. What a coincidence. I mean, also that... But it's done. Yeah, the... Uh, let me pause for a second and just kind of dig my brain meats into some kind of critical thinking mode. The whole idea of like any kind of cybernetics or modification making people less human is just frankly bullshit on the face. We've been doing that shit forever. My dad's got a replacement hip. This is a third one. It's technically cybernetics. People with pacemakers, you know, it's modding the body so that we can live. This is like, there's still people, there's still humans. So the fact that they took this kind of nebulous idea that was kind of on the edges, I think, of a lot of early cyberpunk literature, and made this a core mechanic in a lot of role-playing games, and then it kind of took on its life of its own, where it's just become replicated and replicated in other pieces of media. It's a whole pile of garbage. Like, it's just a whole trash. You and I might be the only ones who do. I never played Detroit. I've never played any David Cage games, actually. I'd say the desire impulse to modify our bodies for function and aesthetic is very human impulse. And yes, buttons, that's like absolutely a thing too. It's like even modifications that are not... Hello, the word? Where's the word that I need? Even modifications that are not medically required or causing some kind of specific benefit to the body, like LASIK surgery or something like that. I mean, we've been doing shit to ourselves for basically as long as we figured out how to do shit for ourselves, just because we like the way it looks or because it has some meaningful significance to us. Hairstyles, tattoos, and cutting and branding and piercings and all of this shit. Like, we've been doing this. We've been doing it for so long that it doesn't seem science fiction. And really it's not, it's just daily life. But no, you know, you put some wires in there and shit, and all of a sudden you're only half human because you've modified your eyeballs so that they can see x-rays. Have fun being a monster. I don't even fucking know. Damn, these ear piercings totally made me lose part of my humanity. I mean, mood, Ludo. Lots of people do. Also, welcome, Gecko. It's a pleasure to see you here. I hope you are doing very, very well. I didn't see you come in, but I'm glad that you dropped by. I would say like 15 to 20% of the bodies that I processed at the funeral home had pacemakers, because I had to take them out because they suck. People think cybernetics will all be superpowers when the best ones will be blood sugar more efficiently. I will balance blood sugar more efficiently. You know, like little stuff like that. Absolutely. I could definitely be down with like mods to make organs just a little bit more efficient and break down more slowly. Something to enhance cartilage so that people don't have to go through arthritis. Oh, one shot Scott. We were talking cybernetics and the Cyberpunk 2077 game that's coming up, and the really bad takes that it has vis-a-vis usage of modification and loss of humanity, things like that. Um, Kind of a topic that comes up on and off every now and then, because it's one that I think really winds up me. It's literally a holdover from Christian position that tattoos are inherently evil. I mean, I am evil. I am 7 parts more evil than I was before I was born, thanks to these tattoos. Might have to do with the whole Christian wholeness of body after death thing. I'm not studied enough to talk about the details there, though. I don't. Des, have a wonderful night. Oh, visit the horses down the road in the field. Have a wonderful day with the horses, Des. Uh, Give our love to the kidlings, and tell them to treat mom right. They shouldn't be waking up at 3 o'clock in the morning to play Bomberman. And we will see you. We'll see you in the future. I don't think it's only a Christian idea, only a Christian holdover. Uh, or at least I think it's something that's replicated in a number of places that don't necessarily use Christianity as a baseline. I know that Japan also has the whole like tattoos are bad thing, and that goes back quite a ways, which is maybe, although I couldn't say for certain, but maybe part of the reason why the tattooing cultures, the Ainu and Ryukyu tattooing cultures, were smashed out by the government. But that came a little bit later on in things, so put a question mark on that one. I don't want to say it definitively. What tattoos do you have, and by Des? I've got the yellow sign and the Clockwork Child on my right upper arm. Those are my first tattoos that I've got. I have a burning marionette on my left upper arm. I have a kind of a modified Sacred Heart with the Dead Man's Hand cards coming out from behind it on my chest. That's not my favorite one. I really want to get more work done on that one and get it improved. But, you know, it is what it is. I've got two on each shoulder. I've got these eyeballs with robotic spider legs and kind of a scorpion's tail made out of bound wire that's got little sparks coming off of it. Those are maybe like some of my favorite ones because I did the original design myself and I worked with the tattooist to get it to be really good because my design was very sketchy. And then on my left like forearm, on the inside of my left forearm, I've got like a big fuck off transgender symbol. So, yeah, I've got my ink. I love it. They do like all of the things that I've gotten tattooed on me have kind of been places I've been in my life, mental scapes or emotional scapes, things that I've dealt with or dealt poorly with. Sometimes the tattoos were ways to kind of give shape to things that I was trying to work out and oftentimes failing to work out. Like, yeah, some of them, I don't know if there's any that are really cringy, but they are all pretty personal. Church banned body modification because body belongs to God. Confucianism condemns any modification, including cutting your hair, because your body is a precious gift from your parents. I've actually heard that from students. Students that had told me that they would never get tattooed because their body was a gift from their parents. And I was like, but you smoke. In my head, I said that. A fuck off is just the size. It's a fuck off big tattoo. Like, fuck off large and fuck off big, it just means they're big. Yeah. The tattoo's not telling anybody to fuck off, by the way. Square to interact. Don't forget, try it on the truck. Guess I'm stranded in the woods. Great. Just some minor damage. I'm amused, by the way, that, like, work has let me have my, like, wear short sleeves. So, So my tattoo is like fully out. My trans tattoo is fully out, and nobody's asked me about it at all. Marginally destroyed. Oh dang, I'm falling. Curious if anyone else in chat has tattoos. Does anybody else in chat have tattoos that I know of? I always wanted to get a tattoo, but my skin is silly, so yeah. Um, uh, two steps. One quick one-to-one shot. We don't have anything up in the panels yet. That's the first thing I'm going to do when I get a laptop, but we are trying to lower or stop using some of the ableist language. So use silly instead of dumb, for example. Unless we're discussing something where it's necessary to use that. As to Kronos' point, and work is a lot, honestly. Last night, I mentioned this on Twitter, but I was so exhausted last night that I was actually hallucinating voices. So that was fun. Luckily, oh no, it's okay. Scott, it's fine because we don't have a written warning yet for people, so I don't expect people to know it, but just kind of as a heads up. But don't worry about it. The good news, though, is that because there was that fire at the other restaurant, and they're going to be moving people to my shop, I'm going to be getting out early Monday and Tuesday nights, which is... Like, when I say get out early, I mean my day's going to finish at 2:30 in the afternoon, which is pretty awesome. I'm okay losing the money for that. I might not be okay when I see the paycheck, but I think the time is going to be really important. Boss is confusing. Apparently, like, the boss was complaining that I was not aggressive enough. Which, by the way, is probably the only time a cis person has ever wanted a trans woman to be more aggressive. But I don't know what that means, and I only heard about it from the area manager. Like, the boss doesn't tell me anything directly, so, like, that's a thing. It's hard work reading our vocabularies of ableist language. Oh, it is. It's, yeah. But we're working on it. We're all working on it together. So, this is a very deep pit. Also, can I point out, the animation here is actually pretty solid for dreams. I don't think I've seen too many dreams that have been kind of done in this cartoon style, and I think it really works. That's my reaction exactly. A big fuzzy yeti. Is that a human? Awesome! I'm loving this, yeah? We've found a monster dance party, as well we should. Hello? I'm kind of stranded. Is there a phone around here? You might wonder how I got here. Sorry, bro. Wait. Did I miss something? Oh, that's kind of neat. It's almost like a Paper Mario. Unst, 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 unst. No phones for us. We are phoneless? Fine. What do I need your phones for? Gotta keep this hoop spinning. Or... what? If you stop spinning the hoop, like, does the world end? Hello, large friends. Which of you is Torio? I've seen documentaries on falling in holes, you see. I have not myself, but I'll take your word for it. Did I Can I do anything, though? Right. Okay, so I'm here. There's nothing to interact with. Was me. And Keanu Reeves for a second time tonight has entered the chat, so we appreciate that. I mean, I guess there's no phone, but... I'm kind of stranded. Is there a phone around here? Totally, man! You can have mine! It's so nice of you. I found it on a hiker. It still has an arm. But the battery's dead. Oh. Bet someone around here has a charger. Now he didn't kill that hunter or that hiker. The hiker probably got their arm stuck in a bear trap, and then Barry Manilow showed up to sing, and so the hiker just gnawed the arm off to escape. Happens all the time. You got a charger, mate? Nah, man. I think I saw Jeff with one. He's in the other chamber through this pipe. I'll open it for you. Be careful, there's a human-eating monster on the path. Now that would be pretty awesome. Do you make stuff in dreams, or are you more of a player? I do playing more, Scott. I used to do, and hopefully in the future I will be doing again, a level review show on YouTube. But with everything that's been going on this past year, it's been really hard to kind of get into create mode. And I find create mode a little bit less intuitive than I did with Little Big Planet. I would like to get good with it, but I'm not like there at the moment. But we do the Dreams streams every other Sunday. So it's Sunday here in Japan. We are GMT +9. And every other Sunday we do a Dream stream. And then on the other Sundays we do Little Big Planet streams. Oh, crumbs. Now that was a tricky monster. That wasn't a friendly dancing monster. Oh, do you, Scott? Do you have anything that you'd like us to look at? I'm always happy to take a look at stuff that folks in chat have done. If you do, just let us know your PSN. And if you don't want to put your PSN in chat, you can whisper it to me, and I'll just look it up. Well, actually, that wouldn't make sense, because then I'm going to look it up on the stream, and people would see your name. If you're comfortable, then by all means, just tell us your PSN. I've been in Japan, Gecko, for 17 years now. Yeah, actually, like 17 and a half going on now. The time just kind of got up and went. Hi, are you Jeff? Could I borrow your phone charger? Is that what this is? Sure thing. You're all so nice, thank you. Just don't call the cops on our party. I would not call the cops on your party. Even if you were not kind monsters, I wouldn't do that. If you want to see something weird, I made Untitled Goose Boss music video fits the bill. Alright, let me quickly write that down, just so that chat doesn't scroll it away from me. What color do we want? Something that's not going to fade too quickly. I guess we'll go with blue. We don't have any blue on this page yet. And Untitled Goose Boss music video. And And Scott says PSN is I no scope a lot, with no space in a lot. I appreciate that. I also do not use spaces in a lot. Oh, but there's an underscore between no and scope. Got that. I also don't capitalize my eyes, but I'm not sure if I don't capitalize my eyes for the same reason that you don't capitalize your eyes. I wouldn't want to assume. Now, so we got the phone. Can we call the cops now? Not the cops. Can we call AAA? Hey man, I got stranded in the woods. Hey, whoa, are you okay? It was a whole thing. I met these really nice big hairy guys that just love to party. Oh, those are called bears. Sounds like my kind of people. Well, can you pick me up? I'm in the creepy woods, you know. Totally, just sit tight. I'll be there in a jiffy. Thanks, dude. Oh no. I liked that. That was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty good. Alright, let's check out this Untitled Goose Boss music video. See what's going on with that. And then we will check out your stuff, Scott. It was neat, wasn't it? I really liked the animation on the main character. I mean, I think the flatness worked for it. It did look a little bit odd when they had, like, some of the monsters were standing at a 45-degree angle, even though their sculpts were still flat. I don't know how I feel about that, but otherwise, yeah, I thought it was pretty solid. Untitled Goose Boss music video. Ara? Huh. Yeah, we're not pulling up an answer. We're not pulling up an answer. We're not pulling up a level. Is there something else that we can search under? Or if you feel comfortable giving your PSN, we could search for it that way. Gecko's musical side. Gotcha. And that's an O, not a 0. Okay. Or just Gecko. That's probably going to be the quickest. No results. What the hey? How do I look? Can I... Wait, maybe that is supposed to be a 0. Is that supposed to be a 0? Let's try it that way, see if that works. Okay, so it is a 0. This is good. Ah, there you are. Gotcha. Level 82. Well done, mate. Well done. Also, a very fashionable monocle and heterochromatic eyes, which means that you too could be an anime main character. Explorer of dreams and the mind. Schedules are for jobs. I let chaos take the reins. Okay. Let's see what we got in our home. I bet it's a very fancy home. Are they? Okay. Oh, this is nice looking. I tell you what, it's a lot more put together than mine. It is lacking in a giant crow, but otherwise, like the starbursts, are those stickers? The stairs are long. Indeed they are. We might take the lift then. Oh, wait, no. Good. Mine is just random, honestly. I wouldn't feel too bad. I should set in the home mode for a while and like just plug away at it. Make something that I'm happy with. Just got like a billion other things I'm working on. I got this project I got to do in LBP. That's probably going to be like an 18 or 20 hour project. Jump back to the stairs at top. Gotcha. Okay, I see what we're going for here. And is this a checkpoint? Can you put a checkpoint in your home? I kind of low-key love this. There's just a straight-up platformer in your home. It is a checkpoint. Wow. Like I honestly had no idea that you could put game elements in your home. I thought it was just like sculpts that you found. Now, unfortunately, we don't have the double jump, so we do want to be a little bit careful here. Oh, crumbs? We actually died. We died in someone's home. I'm sorry, that's just going to kill the retail value. And by retail value, I mean resale value, because I can talk. Talking is a thing I totally do. Oh, this is nifty. Gecko, this is nifty. I like this. But I keep dying over your floor. Risco, why did you do that? Why did you think that was a good idea? Because clearly that was not the jam. It's Fall Guys platforms. Wait, really? I mean, they just seem like standard fall down platforms to me. That wasn't even a joke on Fall Guys. That was just like disappearing platforms is kind of a mainstay. Oh, fudge. Come on now. There's a drivable car at the end of the platforming. Huh. Well, I'm going to give this one more shot and see if we can pull it off. Because I do want to make sure that I give Scott's stuff a look as well. But I'm going to have to tap a follow on you. Oh, crumbs, crumbs, crumbs. Okay, we done did it. Yes, but door. Your primary function is opening. Thank you very much. They just remind me of those because of the hexagons. I gotcha. So here's, if there's retail, do you think that selling products between production companies before they reach end users should just be called tail? I'm willing to go with that. I'm definitely willing to go with that, rabbits. Oh, don't worry about it, Gecko. There's every chance that I buggered it up, so. Now, I would guess that that spot up there is going to be the car driving spot. So let's get on that. Let's get on it. Mom and Dad, let's get on it. Brother and sister, let's get on it. I can't change any of the logic in the home space. It's all default. Okay, okay. So if some object that you found through has got logic built into it, like the crow model that we use, then that'll work. But there's no, like, bringing your own logic in. Huh. It does give me new meaning to Longtail Rabbit. Obviously, stealing products in unfinished state would be called tail swipe. Yeah, I think we should go with that. I'm okay with that. If you look up my stuff, it's under the sculpt part of the menu. I haven't published a game yet. That's cool. Scott, that's no problem at all. Oh, did we just jump off the pier? Oh my god! The car is trying to spawn in the checkpoint. It's Christine. Christine's come back. It's okay, Gecko. It's 100% okay. I think it's hilarious. No way out except pressing the quit button. That's fair. I like your home space though. I think that was really slick. And that's something I had no idea was even a doable thing. Hold on, I gotta slap a follow on you here. I definitely want to give you a thumbs up. I definitely want to follow you on the Dreaming Verse. Alright. Now, let's see, 2 hours 37 minutes. I think that's a decent space to take a quick break at. So I'm gonna find... Ooh. Twilight Zone Tower of Terror. I'm gonna find that one music room that we were in earlier in the stream, just so that the song will continue to play. Where was it? Here we go. I never found it. It got unlisted, I think. I heard about that whole thing, the supernatural thing. Where they send the gay guy to super hell, but they send the car to super heaven? I want to switch the sides. I will give it another check though, Zagatar. But I am going to take about 5 minutes now just to grab a quick drink of water, a little bit of a stretch. If any of y'all need to have a bit of a stretch on, this is a pretty good time to grab your chance. I put it in the collection and then unlisted the creation. Gotcha. But we will be right back. We are back, and welcome back to you, Osby. It's a pleasure to have you back. Hope that wherever you went off to for a little while was fine. If you'd like to send it PSN Gecko, by all means. The screen name is the same as the screen name that I use on Twitch. The PSN name is the same as the screen name I use on Twitch, so you can send it that way. Bivsen's music. I'm not sure. Is this Bivsen? I'm not sure if that's the both the thing. Fun fact, the term homosexual didn't appear in the Bible until 1946, when a conservative US company paid a German translator to add it as a sin. Oh, that's fun. And by fun, I mean that's bullshit. I mean, I believe what you're saying. It's not that type of bullshit. I mean, that thing is bullshit. I meant the car gets quasi-heterosexual character development arc. The car explicitly gets addressed like a cis woman. Before that, it's just don't lay with another man, which just means you have to do the sex thing standing, if you ask me. Ludo, they've got fuck swings. Okay, that's a thing that exists. I'm just saying. Bible is clear in opposing pedophilia until those references were swapped to homosexuality. For some reason. Like, that's a lot, Panda. I mean, I didn't know the swappage had occurred. Oh, okay, I dig you now. I understand. Green Guy is like 12 minutes of top-notch animation. Okay. See, here, this whole time, I thought Green Guy was the name of the person that did this creation. Because that shows how much I pay attention. I like this. I want to put a thumbs up on this because I want to find it for when we do have breaks. I need to make like a music folder so that when I go on breaks that I can put something on and it's not just like the menu. Now, was going to do a search for Scott's stuff, and that's why I wrote it down because I knew I wouldn't find it later. I underscore no underscore scope, also another underscore, a lot. And again, I appreciate that there's no underscore between the A and lot, that it's all one word. Trick or treatment. Is this you? No. This is Notre Dame. Oh, but you're involved. Okay. So let's see what you got here. Alright, we got a helmet. Ooh. Ooh. I want to take a closer look at this. Scott's a voice in Trick or Treatment. Ah, I got you now. You made the tree. Well, we're going to take a look at that one too, but hold on. Let me just quick see this chat stuff that I missed. I'm going to be so happy when I've got, like, a laptop again so I don't have to do this on my phone. It's so much easier to keep track of things. Hive says, wasn't don't lay with a man as you would a woman meant to mean don't treat men the same way you're going to treat the women in your life? That could be read in a number of different ways. But I don't know the answer to that, Hive. Ludo says, my nibble scholar level isn't high enough to answer that question. Neither is mine, Ludo, so I wouldn't worry too much about that. We got the tree stuff. Okay, so good. I'd rather be studying the nibble, personally. Yeah, I mean, it's got to be more interesting. Now, how do I get close to this? There we are. This is a really nice face sculpt, Scott. Like, very well done. I'm digging on all the little wrinkly bits going on here. Now, is this something that you are planning to animate in the future, or just kind of leaving it as a static object? Also, the no eyeballs. Well, we got an eyeball here. Can we somehow get that to work? Can we make it look like the eye is dripping? Yeah, that kind of works. We can do that. Otherwise, not so much. Maybe though, maybe, just maybe, if we move it around just a bit. Isn't it though, Hive? This is a very solid on face. Very many props to that. Now, what else? We got the lick. There's trigger treatment. Face lines for Mr. Tree. Gore spawned. Gothic scythe for gameplay idea. Alright. Ooh. That's fancy looking. As far as I know, Bible interpretation used to be very metaphoric, and only in recent times got more literal. Huh. Was originally anti-pedophilia against boys since girls were considered women from their first period. The Bible wasn't big on gay men, since it doesn't make babies, but there wasn't an explicit condemnation of gay people. Gotcha. And this has nothing to do with the Bible. This is from Chronos. Nothing to do with the Bible, but at one point there were 3 active popes. They argued with each other who was the pope, and that went on for their entire lives. Wasn't there like a period of five popes? Touchpad for Sky. Oh. And I know there was an anti-pope. I could be the anti-pope for all I know. I don't know why the camera is shaking like that. It's kind of a lot. Gore Spawn is a collaboration with the buddy, but I haven't had much time to help. Okay, I gotcha. Matter and antimatter, pope and anti-pope. There was a pope who was called the anti-pope because, if I remember correctly, he was trying to usurp the position of the quote-unquote rightful pope. The anti-pope is Catholic deep lore. It can't be that deep lore. We learned about it in grade school. Oh no, it wouldn't have been grade school. Maybe junior high school or high school. Definitely high school. Because junior high school was all U.S. history. Most all U.S. history, I think. God, that's like 30 years ago, so kind of a little bit more than I can actually remember. Welcome to Gore Spawned, Scimitar Greatsword, dual-wield chainsaws with shield plate great axe. I mean, if you're wearing, like, plate armor, I don't think chainsaws are the way you want to go. I'd like to think the anti-pope is just some random guy who indirectly caused the pope's death. That works for me. I can totally go with that. It originally appeared in Oblivion, but a bunch of those tracks got re-recorded for Skyrim. Okay. Waspy. Love it. All I know about the Pope is that the Pope-mobile, by name alone, is genuinely one of the funniest things I've ever heard. I want a drag race between the Pope-mobile and the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. I don't even know if the Wienermobile is a thing anymore, but it totally should be. Some loggers were safety chaps, aware safety chaps, but I don't settle for less than full plate. You've come a long way in general, Panda, and I'm happy for it. And I hope you continue moving forward. Now let's take... Ooh, chill tomate. Now that is a fancy skull. This here, folks, this is a fancy skull. Just look at that. Just look at the detail work on that. Scott, you got it going on. Mate, I'm very impressed. Which, like, I don't always get the emotion through on my voice sometimes. I apologize for that, but it's fancy. It's very fancy. But this is absolutely sincere. This is nice. This is a very nice skull. Now, like, not just the paint job, but you sculpted the full thing yourself? It's called the Popomobile in Italian, and I'm not joking. Love it, Ludo. Oh, you've actually carved out the lines. They're not just painted on. Fuck, Scott. Damn. All right, we're gonna take a look at this dragon. And then we're going to take a look at that Halloween scene. And then I'm going to check out your home and put a follow on you. Now, where is our dragon? Armor test. It can do something like that, can it? I feel like I remember that from the tutorials, but the tutorials are like the April before last, so good luck remembering anything really specific. Wait, where's our dragon? We got a step speed build. We got a helmet. We got no dragon. Well, let's check out our trigger treatment. Popophobia. I'd like to clarify for anyone who's on sound only, we're talking about a skull made by Scott and Dreams. We're not phrenologists. Good call, Hive. Phrenology is a load of bollocks. Unless it's corrective phrenology, where you're hitting people in the head with a hammer. Frankie, Betty, Duncan, and Normal.
Hello.
Well, I mean, I guess we're gonna go with Betty. Throw toilet paper. We're gonna toilet paper people's houses? Wait, where's my toilet paper throwing? I'm pressing R1 here. Croco near the end. Gotcha.
Mr. Treeface won't let you skate around here.
Well, Mr. Treeface is a jerk.
He's hogging the skate park at the bottom of the hill.
Is he now?
He's a meanie.
Well, he sounds like it.
Throw toilet paper at him.
I will do this thing. Strange
That nasty
immune
witch won't let
ghost.
you get through unless you give her candy.
Nice recording work, by the way. Alright, give me candy so I can go give the witch something so that I can toilet paper a tree. Wasting white gold on people's houses? That's the name of the dragon. Also, I'm really proud of the gold boy as well.
Hello.
Did somebody just say hello? Hello? I think I made almost a dozen people. Ciao, mate. Try that again. I think almost a dozen people made this for the Halloween Jam. Oh, as a collective project, not like a dozen people making the same thing. Hello, Governor. You got any toilet paper? Representative of anybody Commonwealthy? Oh, excuse me? But you're amazing. Can I have your autograph? Do you want to use the bathroom? I know you're from some 50s monster movie, and I don't remember which one it is, and it kind of makes me sad. But also amazing. The twisted up face, I love it. There was a special Halloween event that Media Molecule did. That people could hello Brain Meats. Anytime now. people could enter their kind of their Halloween themed stuff, and Media Molecule featured some of it. Jam made from leftover milk duds. Oh, that doesn't sound good. I mean, I could kill about like a third of a bag of milk duds, honestly. I don't think I'd need more than that, but I just haven't had them in a long time. Damn, milk duds. Like, yeah, I could go for some milk duds. Jam made out of candy corn would just be like syrup. Hive? It would just be like corn syrup. Literally. Oh, it's not that bad, Panda! Those are made by a guy named Typhus. I think we met Typhus, didn't we? Somebody in chat with much better memory than I. Didn't Typhus drop by on a stream once? Milk duds are good on paper, but in practice you either suck on them and it's weird, or you chomp them and they scratch up the top of your mouth. That's a mood. That's fair. Alright, this is good. I'm kind of glad like my memory's not completely trash. Mood, Ludo? Big mood? I think we've talked. I know I've talked about candy corn before, but I don't know if I've talked about candy corn here. But for me, it's definitely one of those things where I like it in relatively small amounts. Like a bit of candy corn, I'm fine with. A lot of it starts to get kind of gross. And the things that are made with candy corn recipe, but are not actually candy corn, like the candy corn pumpkins, those I don't like very much. Panda, this is just wrong. If they're on paper, that might be why they scratch your mouth. Hello, witch. But does the candy respawn? Cause I really want to go and see this tree. Like a belly album, we're gonna feed the trees. This is a haunted odd house. These lights are looking up my skirt, and I'm not down with that. Really? There are stairs to the right. Okay. Let's see. I saw that pizza and it was an abomination. Wait, what pizza? That's a lot. Zog, that's a lot. I don't think I would not be pleased with that. Alright, are we interacting with stairs? Because I can't see anything is the problem. Circles. Thank you so much, Scott. Oh, jeepers. I gotta check that. Hi, I feel foolish. Foolish, this is me. Okay. Now this becomes infinitely easier. I'm not a zealous person, but I will purge the mortal sin that is candy corn. I mean, venal sin. It's a venal sin. Nobody's going to hell for candy corn. You just have to spend about 50 years in purgatory, that's all. My friend, what is going on with you? Are you a pumpkin crab? A pump crab? See, this is punishment for Switzerland's activity during the war. Not any specific war, just all of them. The crabby arms are nice. Oh no, we come back where we started. We don't want to do that.
Hello.
I'd say candy corn is going to hell. But the definition of hell is a place that has candy corn? Food taste is a very personal, it's a very individual thing. I'm not going to get on anybody's case about their particular tastes in food or lack thereof. But I feel like candy corn has personally wronged you on some level, Panda. Like this quest will destroy you. They say when you go for revenge that you need to dig 2 graves or take 2 shovels, and then you could square off with the person you're revenging on and make it a fair fight. You both got a shovel. Crab-like creatures evolved a bunch of times, and apparently even from pumpkins now. See, the crab is the pinnacle of evolution, and every other branch of the entire animal dealie is just trying to get to crab. This is true. It is known. Now, I imagine if I wasn't immune, then the stinky evil dudes would probably kill us. Switzerland was involved in most European wars between 1400 and 1900 as mercenaries, so we don't deserve any candy. Well, you could, if you're mercenaries, you could ask to be paid in candy. I mean, you set the price. You don't have to lowball it and just ask for money. Next time you topple some democratically elected government as mercenaries, then... Wait, that's the US. That's the United States. Sorry about that. Next time you do whatever it is that you do as Swiss mercenaries, then ask for candy corn. Because obviously the sidewalk is more efficient, Zog. That's why they spent millennia perfecting it. So you're saying they don't say dig 2 graves as a way to trick people into doing cardio in preparation for vengeance? I mean, if you do cardio before your vengeance, you're just going to be all tuckered out. You probably just want to fall asleep. So, if they're trying to, prevent murder, then perhaps. Half the reason I hate candy corn so much is because I didn't eat sugar for 2 years as a teen, and it ruined my taste for sweets. That's fair. That's 100% fair. Have we enough, candy now? Can we bribe this witch? I need to see this pumpkin. We're at the 3-hour point. The brain meats are only going to get more soupy from here on out. I love xenomorphs. I'm planning on making an alien queen soon. Interesting. Well, I'm going to have you unfollow, so I'll be able to keep an eye out for that when it comes up. But considering what you've been able to do with the other sculpts, I think you've probably got a pretty good chance of doing a really solid one. Oh, we had too much candy! Last summer, me and 3 friends visited Florida. My friend destroyed a crab's hole, and we still call him Crab Killer. As well you should. As well you should. This witch right here can be bribed with candy. Someday, Overkill. Oh, jammin'. I don't know what's going on with this, but I feel like I'm going to TOS for it. And I love it. Someday I will avail myself of a trip to the European subcontinent. And also to bits and pieces of the United Kingdom because I got to see Des and I'd like to see Sai as well. And we'll all hook up. I mean, hook up as in meet, not hook up as in starting dating. That would be presumptuous, amazingly so, on my part. Oh, that's right, because it's a skate park. It's a skate park. I forgot. And I will get you candy. I will bribe you with that candy.
Ah, another visitor.
Use my potions to stun Treeface, and then hit its back with toilet paper. Okay, what are the potions? L2 is a lock-on. L1 is lock-on, okay. R2 is toggle display. Oh, fancy that. Didn't even notice it. Oh, you are very smarmy, Treeface. Nobody likes a smarmy jerk. Oh, gotta go around it. Gotta go around it. Can I... Where's my TP?
Is that all you've got? You throw the undead.
Yeah, actually, Treeface, really sorry about that. That's all I got.
You're running so much. You look tired.
I am tired of you, Treeface.
So I can eat you.
I'm not eating me. Oh. Oh, it didn't carry over. I gotcha.
Is that all you got? Throw like the undead. That's what you brought to defeat me.
What is with these green goblin bombs, by the way? I think they're very rude. And you, my tree-facey friend, you're just a jerk. Nobody loves you, not even your mom, not even a little. Shit, is she waking him up? Throw the toilet paper, dude!
Throw like the undead. That's what you brought to defeat me.
Yeah. Wait, TTK? Oh, wait, TTK, right, is in the UK. I thought maybe they had come and I'd missed. Well, I mean, nothing about the sculpt. The sculpt is not jerky. The tree is jerky.
Is that all you've got? You're running so much. You look tired. Take a break, so I can eat you.
I don't want to be eaten. We haven't even had a date yet. Okay, throw. Yes?
That all you've got?
Did it work?
Throw like the undead.
But hold on a second. I don't know. Did I hurt you with the toilet paper? I'm very confused. Okay, damp tree. Thankfully, we're not playing at work.
Is that all you've got?
Yeah, the
Throw like the undead.
haptics. But actually, though, haptics.
Is that all you've got?
I don't know, tree.
The undead.
Oh. Okay. That makes me feel a little bit better. I wish the tree kind of showed us its backside. Instead of make me run all the way around it. Because, like, it's a lot.
Is that all you've got? You throw like the undead. That's what you brought to defeat me.
No, tree. Stop hogging the car park. Gotcha. Alright. So it's probably got a little bit of a bug in it.
Is that all you've got?
but it is a very nice sculpt. And nicely animated as well. Or nice that it is animated with like the speaking and the laughing. It reminds me out of something from an old Tales from the Crypt episode. Let's...
You're running so much.
Oh, Zog.
Tired.
Zog, you might be right. Let's give this a try. We will see if you are correct. But I bet you are. Throw! Throw! What the... Why don't you throw? Why must you make me so sad, Ghost? You're no ghost face killer. You're just sad. Oh, we took the long way around. Throw. Throw.
Is that all you've got?
Done it! Did it?
Defeated by dead.
We did it, and it was done by us. Zog? Genius. This is a... Zog, this is a thing that you do that I appreciate, because this has come up before in other streams, where, like, you just latch on to the thing that I am absolutely not seeing, and bring it up in a way that feels like constructive advice, and not, like, ragging, and I really appreciate that. Zog is the MVP. Okay, we're going to take a quick look at Coco. Then I want to check out the home space. And then we're going to go back to my home space and probably going to do the wind down because we are at 3.5 hours. Well, not 3.5 hours, but we're getting there. We're getting pretty close. Probably will be by the time we stop looking at stuff. Am I looking at the horse's junk? Okay, good. It's just a tail. Because I was kind of worried about that. I mean, it's not a family-friendly stream, but even still, there are limits. Giant ambulatory horse junk, or dragon junk, is, you know, probably one of those things I might want to put a CW up about. Ooh, but nice. Now, Scott, let me ask you. If you're still in chat, if you're not, it's understandable. It's okay. But, like, roughly how long did this take for you to do? Do you remember? Gosh, all the little bits of detail in here. You got, like, scales going on. You got little suckers that might also be eyeballs. Because, really, why not multi-purpose? Why just have suckers? Why just have eyeballs? Why not have suckers that are also eyeballs? This took about a week. Like, honestly, that's a lot quicker than I expected. Because there's a lot going on. I mean, even if you're looking at things that are probably, I'm going to guess, slightly repeated shapes and then modified, like, still that's a lot. Very well spent. Absolutely. This is, but it'd also kill me. I wonder if it's one of those things like where as you're picking up and developing the skills that they kind of snowball into speeding up other skills. It does, doesn't it, Zog? And thank you for saying it because I can never remember how to say that word. So thank you. But I was thinking of those myself. This is slick. That's what I want to think when I picked up drawing. But, you know, Kronos, I mean, we've definitely seen improvements in your drawing. There's no question about that. So I think that you could do, if you wanted to, and if the tool set itself was something that clicked with you. Because I do think that's part of it. I don't think that everybody's going to be able to work in this type of medium. Just like not every painter is necessarily going to be a good sculptor. Not everybody who's good at like drawing and sketching on a 2D is necessarily going to be good with the types of skills that Dreams needs, but I think if the tool set does click, then it's doable. Tricky to read but fun to say. Axolotl. Axolotl. I think this was mentioned when we did Anarcute, and it completely slipped my mind. Axolotl. I gotta write that down. Because I will forget, and I want to talk about the things again because they're so cute. Axolotl. Yosh. Gotcha. I try to remember what they're called, but it's asking a little much of my brain. Or maybe not a little. Maybe asking a lottle. Ah! I over the I've said this before, and I'm sure I'll say it again. Over the 3 years that I've been 3 years, 2 years that I've been streaming, but particularly this last year, streaming under like my name, as opposed to the old handle. I love this beast that our chat has evolved into. Like, the dynamics of it are just a hell of a lot of fun. And there's always puns, and I'm definitely on the big puns. Before you get off, check out the gold as well. It's kind of neato. All right, let's give it a quick check. Gold. Orthos the gold. Oh, okay, yes. It's just the way that the PSN overlay cut it off. They'll be in the next patch. Oh, the axolotls. Gotcha. Ooh. Ooh. Negative spaces in our sculptures are nifty, and we like them. They look like a supplicant. I don't know, a supplicant to what god? Maybe like one of the Phyrexian type of things? I forget the one's name that looks like a Cenobite, but I kind of love her. She's like white and red. Like lots of exposed muscle, and like this stylized pyramid head porcelain body, like head covering and body armor type stuff. You know what's cool about Minecraft? Notch will never see another cent from it. That is very cool about Minecraft. Scott, this is all slick. I think just for my own aesthetics, I think maybe even though it's relatively simple compared to the other stuff that you've done, I think the Sugar Skull might be my favorite, but I like all of them, and the skill that's gone into all of them is very clear on display. Notch is pretty openly fascist since a few years now. Yes. Notch is a lot. Now let's check out. I want to put a follow here. Definitely give a thumbs up. After all of that sculpting, and your home is empty. I love it. He's big into anti-feminist, fashion, queerphobic stuff, and leans into white supremacy. Yes. Yes. Not just all kinds of trash. But, as Wasby said, I think it was Wasby said it, there's no money going to be going back to no, Panda said it. There's no money going to be going back to Notch, at least. So there's that. Notch outbid Rihanna for a house and thought that made him important. Ara! That's a shame, Scott. But I can understand if you're spending a lot of time on the sculpting that might not like have a ton of time on the home. That's weird, Panda. That's definitely weird. I'm gonna go with weird for that. Not necessarily weird good. Alright, let's see if we get our crow. We can do the crow impression from the crow? What is it? Caw, caw, bang, I'm dead. Oh dear, Scott. Wait, are we punning or did Scott... Oh, okay. That's related to the castle. Gotcha. I remember that candy room, he made a big deal of it. Like, that would be the exact opposite thing that I would do if I were in a similar position, but that's just maybe me, and I'm at least partially self-aware. She says, realizing that she hasn't dusted her house in forever? Apartment, not actually a house. Alright, but we are almost at the 3.5 hour point, so that's getting to be about it for me. My voice... Oh, gotcha. My voice held up this time. Panda, I think you're right. I think the cough is definitely a lot better than it was like 6 months ago. So there was that. I love the crow. I love the crow a lot. And what was I gonna say? Folks who dropped in new tonight, particularly Gecko and Scott. As I said earlier in the stream, we do the rotating schedule on Sundays of Little Big Planet 3 community levels and Dreams community levels. Also on Monday and Tuesdays at 8:30ish, that's GMT plus 9, we do more long-form games, and in between long-form games we do like roguelike stuff, Isaac and Enter the Gungeon. Currently we're working on Resident Evil 3 Remake. Having a good time with that. It's probably going to get finished up pretty soon though. I think for the next one that we're going to do, we'll probably work through, maybe not all of Katamari Damacy, but we'll probably work through a chunk of it. And then when we finish that, we're going to go to Resident Evil 4 and 6, and then another big break. It was great having you here, Gecko. I really, really appreciate it a lot. And I hope that you find enjoyment with our community. You're always welcome to drop in anytime that you like. To everybody here, the regulars and new folks alike, I always say it, but I super appreciate the time that you give me. I know that it's not undivided attention, and I'm happy about that, because that would be a little bit much. But the fact that you do kind of make time in your schedules to drop by and chill with me, it means an awful lot, and it's meant an awful lot for the past while now. So I do appreciate that. I love y'all, and I just want you to stay safe. Keep yourself safe, both mentally and physically. And if you ever need anything, you know how to get in touch with me. My DMs are always open. But that does it for us this go about. So from me, Disco, here in Osaka, to all of you out there, wherever you may happen to be, thank you, arigato, sayonara, see you, and ciao.